Welcome to Louis Frank Motorcars. Today we're going to be looking at a 2000 Chevy Corvette Coupe. This Corvette Coupe is finished off in torch red with a light gray leather interior. Here at Louis Frank Motorcars, we do these videos to best describe the vehicles that we buy and sell, and as well as to show off the overall quality of the cars that we buy and sell. Again, this 2000 Vet is no exception. It's in incredible condition. 45,000 original miles. The car's in incredible condition. You see the torch red exterior, probably the nicest color for this car. Also, there's $6,954 in options on the car, making it a grand total sticker price of $46,084. Some of those options I have a little cheat sheet behind me here. Sport seats, which were $700. Body side moldings, these are the moldings that you see that run along the side of the car. I think it makes the C5 Corvette, which were $75. It's got the F45 selective handling package, which gives you the knob in the interior there to select through different modes of the dampening. It's got an active handling system, which was $500. It has the 6-speed manual transmission, which actually was an $815 option. And I would say the most profound option that this car has, which is probably the nicest option for a C5, is the magnesium wheels, which were a $2,000 option with this car when it was new. Obviously, fog lights. Does have the Bose sound system, as well as the $600 head 12 disc changer in the trunk. You do have a heads-up display in the car. It's just really optioned out really nicely. Obviously, the condition of the car speaks for itself. It's just in, I would say, as close to immaculate condition as you could get. There's maybe one or two touch-up spots from rock chips on the nose of the car. You'd be hard-pressed to even see them. They're the correct color touch-up paint. Other than that, really magnificent condition. As you look at the magnesium wheels, there's no curb scuffs. There's no rub marks on them at all. They look brand new. Even zooming in on the wheels themselves, if you look at the interior of the wheel there, they're clean on the insides as well. Just amazing, amazing, amazing condition. And you really don't find cars like this with these types of options in this color combination that often. Really, there's a million silver C5 Corvettes out there. This car just absolutely pops. People swear that it's way newer when they see it on the road. I've actually been driving the car a little bit myself, and I've really enjoyed it. But most people's reaction with the car is, they think it's a couple years old, and they just almost fall over when you say, oh no, it's a 2000, it's 14 years old, because it looks like a brand new car. Torch red, it's just an amazing color for the C5, an absolutely amazing color. Again, we usually reserve a little bit of time to go over imperfections on the car. I've been staring at the car for about a week, and again, like I said, I could only come up with a few touched up stone chips on the nose of the car. Other than that, I have to say it's an immaculate car. Everything works correctly. There's not a bulb out in the car. Got Goodyear Eagle tires all the way around. They're probably at about 65% new. So you definitely have plenty of life left in the tires. They're Goodyear Eagles. But a striking car, really. You do have the removable roof panel, which we have out and stowed in the luggage compartment area in the back. But again, I would put this at the top 5% of C5 Corvettes out there. And again, you're getting a car that's under $20,000. We have this car priced at $18,995, and I think that's tremendous value, just for the condition of the car. The rarity of some of the options that are on the car also makes the price, I think, it's a steal. Again, we're Louis Frank Motorcars. We're just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. We've had 100% positive feedback with eBay since 2003. So we're going on 11 years with 100% positive feedback. We've got happy customers from Florida to California to everywhere in between. We've sold cars almost to all 50 states. And we really pride ourselves on putting out, I think, a superior product. If a car needs something, we take care of it. If a car, needs an oil change or has an issue, it gets fixed before it goes out. We really put that ahead of everything. I built the business personally myself from the ground up. And we just put a lot more effort into selling our vehicles than most people do, and it shows. But again, I'm going to actually show you the interior here. The gorgeous light gray interior. Enough about us. The color combination, I don't know if it comes through with the camera as well as it looks, but the light gray with the red exterior, it just pops. As soon as you open the door, it just looks unbelievable. The carpet condition throughout the car is incredible. It's a 100% non-smoking vehicle. No one's ever smoked in the car. There's no cigarette burn marks or anything like that. But again, look at the interior. It's amazing. 6-speed manual transmission. You see the F45 option, which is the ride and handling package. You can select between touring, sport, and performance. 6-speed manual. So much fun with this car. Heads-up display. These are the sport seats. They're also dual power. I have to commend the original owner of the car, the way that they optioned the car out. It really is so nicely optioned. These sport seats are in magnificent condition as well. If you kind of zoom in on the driver's seat here, just the condition of the leather. There's nothing ripped apart. There's no wear anywhere. And a lot of the times a weak point on these seats, if someone really doesn't take care of them and just jumps in and out of the car, is this bolster here. Almost 95% of the cars you'll look at on eBay or cars.com, anywhere in between, you'll see this bolster is absolutely destroyed. But this car was just absolutely lovingly driven its whole life. Every once in a while, we get cars that I just like to shake the person's hand who owned the car before. And this car came in this way. This isn't a car that we really cleaned up or something that we had to doll up to put online. We don't do many of those cars anyways, but this car was in this condition when we got it. And that speaks volumes to the person who owned it before. Again, passenger seat, more of the same. Absolutely gorgeous condition. Just zooming in here on the seat itself. No bolster wear whatsoever. Stunning interior. Absolutely stunning interior is really all I have to say. Bose sound system, again, as I pointed out with the options rant. Also, you have all of the factory identification tags on the car, all right where they're supposed to be. Just kind of pan into the interior again. This is an accident-free vehicle. We have a complete auto check report with the car. The car's never been wrecked, never been hit, never been painted. Just in immaculate condition. I'm actually going to jump in and actually start the car. Just so you can see there's no warning lights on as well. Car runs fantastic again. As I said before, I put some miles on the car myself and have to say it's in absolutely top running condition. We did do a Mobil 1 oil change when the car came in. Also, you can see the, I don't know if you can catch it in the camera, the heads-up display right next to the back of that Mercedes. But you can also adjust the height of the heads-up display, also the brightness, dim it, and also you can change the information. Right now it's on a fuel setup. I can see if I can zoom in here a little bit. It's on a fuel, the fuel page. You can go to oil pressure, coolant temperature, and fuel. Really a neat little display, and you also have a digital tach. But again, healthy 5.7 liter V8. And I actually pop the hood so you can see it. Very, very healthy car. Just under 350 horsepower. These cars are rated at 345. Again, engine bay is immaculate. Let me zoom out a little bit. Engine bay is immaculate. Super clean. There's no, it's a stock car. That's another thing that I want to emphasize. The only thing that isn't stock on this vehicle is what most people do is add a cold air intake system. If you look around and you look at the stock intake system, it's very confining, and most people do an upgraded system here. But the rest of the car really is bone stock. There's been no crazy modifications to the car. It really is a bone stock car, but runs superb. Again, all the factory identifications are here. Also, just the condition, absolutely amazing. The pop-up headlights, I can spin these out, work perfectly. Close the hood for you. Again, we're Louis Frank Motorcars. We're just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. We do ship nationwide, so if you're looking at the car, maybe you're in California, you're in Florida, anywhere in between, we can get the car out to you. Also, while I'm looking, the front end of this car is awesome, with the fog lights on. Absolutely gorgeous. Like I said before, we've had 100% positive feedback since 2003. Something we're very, very, very proud of, and we're also really proud of the vehicles that we buy and sell. And I'm sure if you take a look at our feedback, look at what other people have said about the business and what we do here, I'm sure it'll make it an easy purchase for you. We do also, if you want to, it's a beautiful time of the year. Red Sox are playing in Boston. Beautiful time of the year to fly into Boston and pick the car up and drive it home. We have a free airport pickup service, so if you do fly in, you can take advantage of that and maybe hit up a Red Sox game. Again, I'm Louis Marinello of Louis Frank Motorcars, and we really appreciate you taking the time to take a peek at our car.